So here we have the Nissan Qashqai on a 67 plate. I'm going to start off firstly by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside of it. From the outside, you can see it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels and tinted windows. We're going to start off inside the boot area first. As you can see, plenty of boot space available in the car. We've got a 60-40 split folding rear seat, should you wish to increase it even further than this. And both of the rear tray sections can remove to increase the space yet again. So we're just going to work our way back around to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside of it from there. Now that we've done a full circle, you can see it's in excellent condition the whole way. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials first of all. On the left-hand side, we have the rev counter and coolant temperature gauge. On the right-hand side, the speedometer and fuel gauge. In the centre, you can see, firstly, the total miles of the car. They're 41,889. We have a digital readout for the speedometer above that. You can change that information for various different things using the buttons on the left-hand side of the steering wheel just here. We have our stereo controls surrounding that. Cruise control, speed limiter and phone controls all on the right-hand side. Into the centre next, you'll find the main screen for the car, which, as you can see, has colour satellite navigation. That sat-nav is accessed, well, the map is accessed here. The sat-nav itself is accessed just there, and you can obviously use the touchscreen to input a destination from there. When it comes to music in this car, we have the radio, of course. We've got FM, AM and DAB radio. If you want to listen to your own music, you can do so via the CD player, via Bluetooth audio or auxiliary input. You'll only be able to use the Bluetooth audio once you pair up the phone to the car, which is done by hitting connect and then pair a new device and follow the instructions on screen from there. This car's got, as you can see, a 360 parking camera to go along with the parking sensors. So what you're looking at there is a bird's eye view image of where the car is parked right now, and the reversing camera image, and it goes a couple of steps beyond that. If you press the camera button, you get a front-facing camera and that bird's eye view, or a front-facing camera and the front near side, so passenger side wheel. You can come back out of that menu when you wish to. Below that, we have dual zone climate control. You can adjust the passenger and driver temperature. You can increase and decrease the fan speed. You can determine what direction you'd like the air distributed in. When you're happy with those settings, that's your air conditioning off. Back on again, or hit auto. The car will then maintain the temperatures that you've asked for by taking full control of the fan speed and direction of the air for you. Any manual adjustment, and you're back on your own manual settings again. We have a 12-volt charging socket, electronic handbrake, the gear lever for the fully automatic gearbox, and then 2 cup holders, as well as some additional storage back here. The last thing I wanted to mention is the panoramic glass roof. There's a sunblind, as you can see, which opens all the way to the back of those rear seats. The glass section itself is fixed in position here, but with it open, as you'll see, it lets in a huge amount of extra light to this cabin area. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car for yourself and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at Surrey Specialist Cars. We'd love to hear from you soon.